Generative AI is changing. We're done with chatty generalists. We're moving toward highly specialized autonomous systems. Welcome to the era of the code agent. These aren't just autocomplete bots. These are autonomous systems that reason through logic to actively execute programming goals. Why now? Because cost efficiency is finally here. We can run the expensive think, act, verify loops required for autonomy without bankrupting the enterprise. We are seeing true end-to-end code automation, transforming AI from code completers into full-stack operators managing the entire lifecycle. And as software engineering tasks get more complex, we need models that understand deep architecture-level context. That's where Devstral 2 comes in. So what is Devstral 2? It's not a chatbot. It's a dense transformer specialist purpose-built by MistralAI exclusively for software development. While models like Gemini 3 Pro are locked behind proprietary platforms with credit limits, Devstral 2 brings agentic reasoning to an OpenWeight architecture. The family comes in two flavors. First, the flagship Devstral 2, a 123 billion parameter beast with a massive 256K context window for heavy orchestration. And for the edge, Devstral Small 2, 24 billion parameters, multimodal support, and optimized to run locally on your RTX 4090 or Mac. Let's look under the hood. The killer feature? Context-aware code-base orchestration. Devstral 2 doesn't just see snippets, it sees the whole architecture. It tracks framework dependencies and edits multiple files simultaneously. It understands how a change here affects the project over there. It also features agentic self-correction. It detects failures, analyzes the Git status, and retries the task. It plans, it fails, it fixes, and it succeeds. And no more copy-pasting. With native tool integration via the Mistral Vibe CLI, it uses the terminal directly, searching, patching, and executing commands. Where do we use this? Use case number 1, legacy system modernization. It can migrate dependencies across sprawling directories without breaking original logic. For the security-conscious, banks, defense, healthcare, Devstral Small 2 runs offline, total privacy, no cloud latency, air-gapped safe. It's also an automated bug hunter. It greps for errors, patches files, and verifies the fix, automating the triage loop. And for my MLOps and data engineers, it orchestrates complex pipelines. It handles cascading schema updates across your entire ETL backend. Technically, Devstral 2 represents a fundamental architectural shift. We're moving away from the trend of sparse mixture of experts back to a dense transformer optimized specifically for instruction density. It utilizes that massive 256K context window to ingest not just code, but entire directory trees and technical documentation at once. Operatively, it functions as the brain behind the Mistral Vibe CLI. This open-source interface layers over the model, creating a circular loop. You input a request, Vibe scans your directory structure and Git status, and then executes actions like reading files or running bash commands. It effectively bootstraps your existing data dynamically. The agent just doesn't guess, it plans its actions based on real-time feedback from the terminal, utilizing your environment as its direct interface. Let's talk hard numbers. In quantitative evaluations, Devstral 2 isn't just competing, it's threatening the status quo. The flagship 123B model hit 72.2% on SWE-bench Verified. That is state-of-the-art for an open-weight agent, rivaling closed models without the rate limits. Efficiency is the other half of the story. Despite being 5 times smaller than DeepSeek v3.2 and 8 times smaller than Kimi K2, it holds its ground. Even the small 2 variant scored 68%, punching way above its weight class. And for the CFOs and procurement managers listening, it's up to 7 times more cost-efficient than Claude Sonnet 4.5. Plus, with 61.3% on multilingual benchmarks and solid terminal scores, it offers predictability over volatility. How do you get your hands on it? It's accessible to everyone, from students to enterprise architects. The weights are free on Hugging Face. Look for the Instruct repositories for both the 123B and 24 versions. But the real power lies in the Mistral Vibe CLI on GitHub. This tool gives you everything needed to connect to running instances or set up local inference. It comes with helpful setup instructions right out of the box. And yes, for the freelancers and students out there, the small variant is optimized for consumer hardware. If you have a single RTX 4090 or a Mac M series chip, you can run this fully agentic workflow locally today. But be realistic, the 123B model is heavy. You'll need H100s, and avoid quantization on unofficial frameworks if you want accurate tool use. Devstral 2 is the middle ground we've been waiting for. Predictable costs, high autonomy. Check the links below, subscribe for more deep dives, and start building your agents.